I will.
Probably after the
You said you're going to lose, or I'm going to lose? Did you ask, was I'm going to lose, or you're going to lose? Who you say about to lose? Me or you?
I don't know, probably me.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you about to lose, man. Are you pretty good at this? Grizzly.
Phil, we've got a couple of the best tight ends in the game on each sideline today, and they could be the difference makers.
You know, these tight ends, they can do it all. They're tremendous blockers for the running game. They got the speed to go down the field, and they got feet, Jim. You know, those quick feet, so even when they run those short routes, if there's man-to-man coverage, they're quick enough and shifty enough to still get away from the defender.
The Raiders take it from the 23. Throws the pass. Looks but can't connect on the short throw. Amari Cooper caught a ton of passes at Alabama and was the first wide receiver taken in the 2015 draft.
He's ready to come in and play right away in the NFL. He's smooth. He knows how to run routes, and he was the man at Alabama, and that's what you want in your #1 receiver.
He's in the clear. The 10,
good shit.
For the touchdown. And with that touchdown, they grab the lead here early in the first.
Boy, it's always nice to jump out to lead the football game. It just takes pressure off of you, and what it does, it puts the pressure on the other team. A good spot after scoring that touchdown.
Patterson will test the coverage. And he's met head on right there at the 20. First down at the 20. Bridgewater's going to not get away. He's taken down for the sack.
I just wanted to make sure my play don't work. Charles 24, right? Wilson. I'm trying to see what name Wilson is. Welcome in.
Launches it down the field. Right. A foot race to the end zone. The 10. Touchdown. Well, they weren't staring at a deficit for very long. That touchdown ties things up here early in the first.
Yeah, here we go. Hold on to your seat there, big guy. This is going to be exciting. That touchdown, that was fun to watch, and we have a tie game. And, hey, starting over, this is going to be awesome.
Ross has got a chance to return this one. The Raiders bring their offense back onto the field. Touchdown drive the last time they had it as they attacked that secondary.
They sure did. They threw the football well on that last drive. And now I would think as an offensive coordinator, they're thinking pass on the defensive side. Switch it up. And I think you can catch it with some good runs here.
He's got the catch. Picks up 8 here.
That was a nice job by the offense. It just puts them in a better position. Nice little throw and catch.
After that grab, it's now 2nd down and 2. Takes it from the gun. Smith makes the catch. Smith's tackled down after a gain of 7. That's his first reception today. The Raiders go with 2 tight ends on this play. The Raiders will take the snap from the 45. Looking to go deep. This linebacking core is the heart and soul of this defensive unit. Second down and 10. Murray's taking it on the screen.
Here, try it again.
Hold up. Hey, hold up. Let me take some volume on this.
Alright.
Let me take some volume because it's too loud.
Okay. I know. I was doing something.
Third down.
Yeah, it's better.
Carr's going to take it from the gun. Halou has the catch. It was made, and the first down is picked up.
Plays are not always going to be perfect. Tight coverage, good throw by the quarterback, and a nice job by the receiver. Catching the football, breaking the tackle, and getting down the field for a few extra yards.
Now 1st and 10.
Oh my God.
And we couldn't pick that.
Well, the defense has got to love that. They love it when a quarterback is
Yeah,
uneasy for whatever reason or just not in rhythm. That time they see him throw off the back foot, and the throw goes incomplete.
Carr's on the move. The ball is charged.
He's supposed to catch it.
It's way too early in a game like this, in this situation, to take a chance. You're going to draw, throw a screen,
They cheated me.
maybe just a straight-ahead run, and don't turn over the football.
Halou Jr. with the reception.
I'm playing against my dad's friend from work. Yeah.
Going for it on 4th down. Press coverage all the way. The Raiders have it at the 34. The Raiders turn the ball over on downs. The Vikings offense taking the field again. They got everything they could out of that last possession, Phil. A solid touchdown drive.
Yeah, what a productive day so far for the offense. They're mixing it up well. They got confidence. The quarterback's throwing it well. This is a very good game so far.
Bridgewater's ready for the snap. Empty backfield. 1st down at the 36. Jerick McKinnon has the reception. That leads us to 2nd down.
Whatever tackle on.
They're changing things here. The quarterback changing. He's giving the receiver some new instructions.
Going for the home run. Makes the play.
Nothing like a receiver who can just put his head down and go after the football. That's what he did that time. Nice throw by the quarterback. Once the receiver at the last second looks up and makes the catch.
Snapping the football from the 28. Let's see what they do on first down following that huge play. Set up screen to Peterson.
Oh, no, not Adrian.
Touchdown, Vikings. As we get near the end of the opening quarter, they've grabbed the lead with that touchdown.
Yeah, things have been rough so far, haven't they? It's been fun to watch. Each team is being very competitive and physical, but that's a nice thing to do, to score that touchdown and get a lead here late in the first. Really creative thought process there, and the offense caught the defense by surprise.
The Raiders ready to return the kickoff. Ross is going to start his return. And he's tackled right at about the 28-yard line.
Hey, you got a good run game on
Raiders
you, though.
offense getting ready to start this drive. I'm sure they're having a hard time.
You have a good run game on you.
Last time, when they had the football across midfield and field goal range and failed to come away with any points.
Look, I like the fact that they went for it on fourth down. What I disagree with was the play call. It was it didn't give the quarterback enough options, and that's why it failed.
But you still agree that they should have gone for it?
Absolutely.
This will probably be the last play of the quarter. Murray's taking the handoff.
Oh, my God.
The Raiders still driving as the second quarter gets underway.
Good job by the defensive line shifting all down inside. I think they're expected to run up the middle.
They tried to fool them with the screen, but it ends up as an incompletion.
On the screen, man.
The Raiders get set at the line, needing to get to the 38 for a first. 3rd and 12 to go. Halou has the catch. He's brought down. That's going to bring up 4th down.
Good job by the defense, staying in the right spots. They give up the short pass. They make the tackle, and now we have 4th down coming up.
The Raiders don't want any part of punting the football. They're going to go for it on 4th down. For this play, they'll go with 2 tight ends.
Probably not going to get this.
They need to get the play off.
Come on, pass the ball.
Toss to the outside. Taking off.
Good shit. They gave it to you. They gave it to you. I tried to switch my team, but I couldn't get it over in time.
Raiders do a really
Good play.
terrific job picking up that 4th down play that time. It gives them an emotional lift. And look at the defense. They are down because they gave it up.
Hey, one thing you should know about me, man, I don't lose that match.
20 yards on that last play. Cards on the move. The ball is knocked out.
Carr's able to get outside the pocket that time, and it's a good job getting outside the pocket, but there's nowhere to throw it, and the pass is incomplete.
The Raiders have it at the 44.
Greenway. Game here, and you got to try to keep it that way. It's 3rd and long, and you're losing the football game. Don't take a chance on the offensive side. Wait for your next opportunity.
Looking to go down the field here. Could have been intercepted.
I keep missing them.
The Raiders really don't have much of a chance of picking up this 1st down. It's 3rd and long. Of course, the defense is looking for passes down the field. They're all over everything, and the pass goes incomplete.
Offense back on the field here for this 4th and 10 play. The corners step back. The Raiders have it at the 44. Murray's ready to run off the screen. The Raiders turn the ball over on downs.
The Raiders that time go for it on 4th down, and they fail. I did not understand the decision, but you got to make sure your team doesn't get down from that. You got to keep them up.
Bridgewater standing back in the shotgun, ready for the snap. Looking long.
down like I was too bad.
For the Vikings. And it looks like their lead will be quite sizable by halftime as long as their defense can hang on to it for the rest of this quarter.
This has been one lopsided game so far here, Jim. And, you know, I'm going to look at the defense. You've got to get out there, show some pride. Somebody's got to make a play to turn this game around.
Ross has got it. And he's tackled right at about the 28-yard line. The Raiders have to take over here on offense, partner, and
this
team has to have a little chip on the shoulder right now after going for it on 4th down last time deep in the opponent's territory.
Yeah, I hope they have a chip on their shoulders because the defense just flat out whipped them. That's why they didn't get that 4th down attempt. You got to be tougher if you want to pick up 4th down situation.
I know there are a lot of people right now.
I can't catch
why just kick the football and go for the 3?
Pick 6, man. What's up?
Next thing you know, Jim, you're sitting next to him, so you got to do what you think is right.
Doing it to me,
That's what
right
the
to
coach
me.
did. I do not disagree with what he did.
The Raiders take it from the 28. Carr's going to scramble. Michael Rivera with the reception.
All right. Good D team.
3rd down. Haluz lined up behind his quarterback as the single back. An extra tight end on the field for this one. And that's going to be a 3 and out.
Good job that time by the secondary. They're in good position. They make the play, and it's an incomplete pass by the quarterback.
I'm not going for that.
The Raiders are going to have to punt. This punt will be coming as their defense heads onto the field. The Vikings offense preparing to get this drive underway. Their last drive actually ended in a touchdown, Phil. We'll see if they still have it in them to issue a repeat performance.
Well, what you saw in that last drive was everything just came together perfectly for them. The experience of the football team, the talent of the players, and the coaches helped them out. They got it done.
Down the field, up in the air, and he's got the catch. 2-minute warning. Coming to the line at the 33. The Vikings this time will go with 2 tight ends. 1st and 10. McKinnon has the catch. He's going to be tackled right around the 21-yard line. The Vikings are up right now, and credit goes to the quarterback here, partner.
Hey, your daddy watching this game?
So far today.
He has been in rhythm. He is hot.
Is your dad watching this game?
You know you have it, and that's what happened to this guy today. When he was warming up, he had it, and he has it in the game.
1st down at the 21.
Catch
made. Taking it all the way home for the touchdown. And this game gets more and more out of hand. The second half may just end up being a mere formality.
It could be. You know, you go in at halftime
I'm
and a game like
broadcasting
this,
it so you can see
really
it.
getting manhandled. You got to find a way just to make a few plays to give you hope. If you can do that, look, in this league, you never know.
Jones has got it on the return. Still on his feet. Breaks out of the tackle. And he's tackled just past the 20. We'll mark it at the 22-yard line. The Raiders offense failed to muster a single first down.
End of the game,
the last time they had it. Let's see if their offense this time can create a few sparks.
You know, the coaches were upset at him when they went to the sideline. So the sense of urgency is there. You should be fired up, and I expect a better drive this time.
And he's going to be tackled right around the 35-yard line. The Raiders trail right now, but the passing game has been strong. Carr's been dropping back and finding targets so far.
Yeah, you're saying it right. They are behind, but it's not the fault of the offense. The offensive line giving this quarterback protection, and when you give him time, he's one of the best in the NFL. Murray on his tackles made
Phil Simms, this team just does not know how to step up to this occasion today as they give the football away on a fumble.
Are you telling me the moment was too big for them, that they couldn't handle the pressure, all those types of things? Well, you know what? You might be right. They have been awful so far here today. Wants to go deep.
Ah, that's my first miss. Incomplete pass, I mean.
Failing to complete that one, so second down here. The Vikings come out with a split backfield. Bridgewater's back in shotgun formation. And he's taken down.
That's an excellent job by the defense. Just gets quick penetration in there, hits the quarterback, and gets the sack. That clock keeps moving. What a job by the defense in this situation.
They're going to the hurry-up offense, and they're back to the line quickly.
Quarterback likes what he sees out there outside. He's changing the play with the wide receiver.
And incomplete. The defense does his job, forcing fourth down in a hurry. The Vikings not punting. Going to go for it on fourth down. The Vikings all bunched up here as they get set at the line. The Vikings snap it up at the 26. Space to work.
So far, wonderful execution this drive. When you get a chance to get out of bounds, here the offensive player got the yardage, had a chance, gets out of the bounds, stops the clock. Good job by the offense.
You said hack.
First down at the 45. Down the field, and it's incomplete.
And quarterbacks love to throw the football high and far down the field. That time the quarterback doesn't do that, and he underthrows the receiver.
Second and 10. Got good on release.
I had to throw that.
Situations, a lot of coordinators.
I ain't want no,
we're going to draw
you can't too quick.
Why? Because
Too
they're
quick.
just looking for field position, pick up a few yards, and then by some miracle, if the running back is able to make guys miss, break some tackles, and pick up a first down, man, that's just great.
You see the man open?
Don't have a lot of options for third and long situations. The pass goes incomplete, and the defense did a good job of staying back there and not giving up the deep throw.
The Vikings will risk it here, going for it on fourth down. This will be the last play before halftime. The Vikings turn the ball over on downs. The first half is complete. Larry Ridley ready to take things over back to the studios, and you're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Patterson's running this one out. And he's tackled right at about the 28-yard line. The Vikings with the ball back now, benefiting from the turnover after giving the ball up themselves just a few minutes earlier. We're seeing mistakes start to accumulate here, Phil, for both teams.
I think, Jim, that's what you call them. You call them mistakes. They are turnovers. They're just giving the football away. There's no excuse for that, and they got to tighten things up here in this game.
That's a gain of 8. The Vikings have created chances for themselves in the passing attack today. Bridgewater's had a huge performance in this one.
When you talk about creating opportunities, that's where you have to give credit to the coaching staff. They have helped the players. The play designs have been good, and the players are taking advantage of it. I think the coach on the sidelines, he's going to be happy with every first down because he knows that's more time off the clock. When you're up like this, multiple scores in the second half, every first down just puts the odds in your favor of winning this game.
Bridgewater's got it in the gun. And it's on target with Kyle Rudolph. And it's Curtis Lofton who makes the play.
Well, when you got 4 defensive backs playing deep, you are going to have a lot of wide open space underneath. We saw at that time another easy completion for the quarterback and receiver.
Looking long. It's intercepted. Even with the big lead, you never want to give a team a reason to believe, especially coming right out of the half.
Oh, Absolutely. Why give the other team a little
Damn, I
hope?
pressed the wrong
You
button.
can run the ball every play and then just punt it and then dare their offense to try to score. Now you give up the turnover. That was just terrible by the offense.
Easy catch there. No one near him. Back to the air here on first down. A nice grab. No doubt he's going to hold on to that one.
Hey, you know you should be winning this game right now, right? You got two good wide receivers. You probably got more, but that I know so far.
After the
You haven't
long
even thrown
game,
it
let's see
this
what
way.
they do here. And that'll probably go as a drop.
Smith's not able to come up with the catch. And a lot of times you see a receiver drop a pass, they take their eyes off it. That's one thing. Or they're just trying to get into
Trying to
the
blitz
play. It's
now.
too quick.
Look,
Right?
Washington,
Because they're trying to
they're
make some yards after the catch. That was the problem that time.
You're going to have to throw it out. To win this game, you're going to have to throw long passes.
Second down and 10. Man, intercepted. And he's brought to the ground. There have been many mistakes for this offensive unit through the first three quarters, and now they add an interception to the list.
You've been doing it the whole
Make all
game.
these
Ain't
mistakes
coming
during a football game, you're going to lose confidence, and that's what we see right now on the offensive side. No confidence. Go back to the basics. Start all over again. That's the best thing you can do.
Oh, he just cheated me. I ain't never just do that.
And now they'll try over again on second down.
Oh, man, they be hating on Adrian Peterson.
From the gun. Almost intercepted.
Ooh.
Well, when you get in a situation like this, Jim, and you get third and long, I'll tell you what catches a defense by surprise. Run
Touchdown,
a
homie.
move on the outside against the defensive
Yeah.
back. Because
Touchdown.
everybody in the stands and the defensive players all think they're going to throw it short.
Going for the deep ball. Fourth down and 10, and they're going to go for it. Bridgewater by himself in the backfield. The Vikings take it from the 33. And he hauls it in.
Sure.
Absolutely did not need to go for it.
I don't know why he did
Down
that.
here in the second half when you're leading. But let's give a lot of credit to the defense. That was a tremendous play to stop the offense.
I'm not even playing the way I should be playing. I'm just, I don't know, playing fast.
First down at the 31. Wide to the left. That's a big 6.
Nice run that time. When you run the football like this over a period of time,
That's
it's going to
a blitz.
wear that defense out. There's no doubt
You're gonna
about
have to do
it.
it.
Nice job by the
That screen
offense.
ain't gonna work either.
The Raiders from the 37. Now cutting to the right side, looking for some open space.
You're gonna have to do it. Bro.
Now third and short, following the run. Carr's going to take the snap from the shotgun. And Crabtree's got it. And a first. And they advance the ball onto the other side of the
That's that
field.
dragger.
Good job by the quarterback that time. He doesn't panic. He reads that it's a zone, and you have to wait for the receivers to get in between the defenders. Nice throw and catch.
Carr's going to take it from the gun. Reaches out and grabs it. He is tackled at the 40-yard line.
Keep going there.
You can't play zone coverage.
I guarantee I'm making a
He goes
good
in
game.
zone, and he's going to find the open throwing lane, and he gets it done.
The Raiders are still in possession as we get this final
Damn, man, that's
quarter
what we
underway.
You won this game.
He'll take the snap, the first here in the fourth quarter. To Crabtree. He's tackled beyond the markers. It's a first down.
When you can't hit the quarterback or put pressure on him, there's not much you're going to get done then. That time, the quarterback had time, and throws it down the field for another completion.
Murray's got it on the screen. Not able to get away from Greenway that time. The Raiders clearly came in with a game plan. Murray's been a target in the passing attack, and this is by design.
Well, they figured the biggest mismatch on the field was their running back against some big, slow linebackers on the other side. And, man, were they right. What a job so far by the running back.
Hey, why you don't throw it to Cooper?
The offense heads to the line for the
Cooper,
7th play of
89, square. He fast. He catch. He a good receiver. That's the way you threw it. That was the way you threw it.
Offense
I'm just
back
saying,
on the
Cooper,
field
he's
here
fast.
for this 4th and 10 play. The Raiders have it at the 34. Newman with the interception. They bring him to the turf early in the 4th, and if there was ever a thought of a miracle comeback, that interception pretty much ended it.
Yeah, you know, I'm not sure.
You lost because you came in the game saying you're going to lose.
This game has been bad all day long. I actually feel bad for
you came in the game saying you were going to lose.
They just can't seem to do anything right on the offensive side.
But they can't connect.
Well, the quarterback that time tried to squeeze it into tight coverage.
I love them
but
passes.
no can do. The coverage is too good. The football falls incomplete.
You got to have faith in your team, you know? Your quarterback. Do it.
2nd down, about 3.5 to go.
You also got to scramble, too, to get open, you know? You can't just stay in the
2nd and 10. Bridgewater, they're going to get him here for a sack.
in the
You
pocket.
got a good defense.
Dang,
You
got
get
three
the quarterback and sacking.
sacks.
You're only sending your defensive front and no blitzers.
This is 3rd down.
Doesn't like what he sees on the defensive side, so he is changing the play to the receivers by giving him hand signals.
Wright has the reception. The Vikings continue to look to their top target on the day. Wright's been involved in so many of them, Phil.
Jim, you're right. He knows how to get open. He's one of the best in the NFL. He's got a great pair of hands, and what a day he is having so far.
1st down at the 40. Going deep.
Bridgewater be acting really soft sometimes.
Yeah. Bridgewater's pretty good.
Pulls it in. Picks up about 5. That's his 3rd.
Hey, you like that play?
This quarterback is not going to throw it down the field.
You like that play?
Somebody is wide open. That time, nobody's wide open, so he throws it short and gets a few yards.
And he's going to be tackled, and that's going to bring us to 4th down.
You know who I'm going to give it to, right?
The offense is still on the field right now. 4th down, and they'll need to pick up 2. The Vikings lined up.
I say, you know who I'm going to give it to, right?
2 minutes remaining, and you're watching the NFL.
You know who I'm giving the ball to, right? Who?
They bring back out the offense to go for it.
Right?
The Vikings from the 32. The Vikings turn the ball over on downs.
Vikings here in the 2nd half, they're winning the football game. I don't understand why you would go for it on 4th down. They go for it, and it doesn't work.
The Raiders will try to put a little drive together and not give the football away, Phil, as each team seems to treat it like it's a hot potato.
Well, sometimes it is a hot potato. Did you know back in 1985, Jim, I set a record for fumbles in a football season? It wasn't easy to do, but I accomplished it. It was a lot of hard work, and I got it done.
Incredible catch there by the receiver.
Cooper? Yeah, I know. You're going to catch everything, man. I swear you
The
will.
football and the catch.
We see these incredible catches every single week. Right now, the most talented guys in the NFL might be the wide receivers. They can just do everything. Run, jump, run routes, and make these incredible catches. Good job by the offense getting the first down in the red zone. Now it becomes tricky. Can you deceive the defense?
Say you got to score, man. You can't go the whole game.
Looks like they're in press coverage here. First and goal from the 7.
Oh, that's a fumble! I call fumble. That wasn't no pass. That was like a lateral. Huh?
That's second down coming up. Rhodes is the one who brings him to the ground.
The offense is so close right here. They just need to show a little power and punch this in the end zone and get that touchdown.
The Vikings are going to burn the first of their 3 timeouts right here.
Football sits the 2.
Defense ready in the goal line formation on this one. They'll run it off the toss. Forcing a cross for the touchdown.
Well, the defense knew that they were probably going to see a run here in 3rd and goal.
It's a good game, man.
It doesn't matter. They still get blown off the line of scrimmage by the offensive line. Nice job.
Intercepted.
Really good job by the defense at times, stopping a 2-point conversion because they do so many different things on the offensive side down the NFL. I think when the 2-point conversion comes up on defense, attack the offense.
And he'll start his return. And he's tackled right at about the 28-yard line. The Vikings found themselves in good position the last time they had the ball, but chose to go for it on 4th down instead of bringing out the field goal unit. That proved to be costly.
Yeah, they got to remember who they're going against on the defensive side. This defensive coordinator is smart. He knows all these situations, and he guessed right with the offensive coordinator.
Boy, for as well as they drove the ball down the field the last time they had it, only to come up empty on that 4th down stop. How is this offense going to react on this drive?
I don't know. I can tell you from experience, it's demoralizing when you drive the football and you get in scoring territory where it's 3 or 7, and you come away with nothing. It's tough. So you got to pick yourself up and make it happen.
That's reception number 2 for him.
It's just not done enough, I think, in the league anymore. Everybody's so careful. But look what can happen. You can have the perfect throw, the perfect catch, and a big play.
Dan Williams gets all over the quarterback.
My bad, Peterson. I see you.
You're talking about a bonus. When you get a defensive tackle that can get in the backfield and sack the quarterback.
I'm telling Peterson, my bad. I saw him.
Special. Great job that time by the big D tackle.
I'm gonna go with you after this, though.
All right, good thing.
Bridgewater standing back in the shotgun, ready for the snap. Launching it deep.
Touchdown.
Oh, and almost picked off that time. They went for the deep throw, but the defensive back was there.
Yeah, good job that time. I got to give the defensive back a lot of credit. He was not caught sleeping out there. He was alert, read the right keys, and he was right with the receiver to knock down that deep throw. The quarterback, he's changing the play with the wide receiver with those hand signals.
Heaving it down the field, and it's incomplete.
That incompletion by the quarterback, hey, I give the quarterback no fault. That was just tremendous coverage by the secondary player. He's in position and able to make the football be
a touchdown.
The coach is going to go for it. One more snap and we can call it a day.
No.
Bridgewater's back in shotgun formation. Airing it out. And it's incomplete.
Good shit.
Phil, before we go, how about this win? How much will this one count?
You know,